follows me wherever I go. Every step I take, yeah, the world says hello. Got a heart so full, it's like a melody playing. Every little thing just goes my way. And maybe it's fate or a dream come true, but luck's got a way of sticking like glue.
Hiya guys, welcome to your quick full body stretch. When you're ready, we're going to get started over on our hands and knees. So coming into quadruped position, knees under hips, hands under shoulders. We're going to inhale, extend through the spine, lift the chin. Exhale, scoop and round, push through the hands, push through the shins, round the spine. Beautiful. And inhale, fill the lungs with air. Open the chest, extend the body. Exhale, scoop and round, drawing the belly button in towards the spine, pushing the floor away. Inhale, extending the body. Big inhale breath, fill those lungs. Exhale, scoop and round. Beautiful. Really push. And then tuck your toes under. We're going to make our way into a downward facing dog position here. So just walking till you're comfy, maybe adding a little bit of movement, lengthening through those heels as you walk it out on the spot. So bending one knee, straightening the other leg and just switching it out here. Great, maybe you want to hold in stillness and add a little bit of a sway through the hips. Okay, so just feeling what's right for your body, and then we're going to round through the spine, coming into plank. Bend the elbows and we're going to come into a chaturanga. So lowering and opening into upward facing dog. Exhale, bend the knees and press back into child's pose. Hold it here. Walk both hands off the left side of the mat. So beautiful big stretch for the right side of the body here. Breathing nice and deeply. Great, allow the head to soften, allow the hips to soften to the heels. And then when you're ready, walking your hands off the right side of the mat. So big stretch for the left side of the body now, reaching through those fingertips, trying to keep those hips sinking down towards the heels. And if you feel that left shoulder, that inside shoulder is lifting, just keep trying to dial it down towards the mat. So you're not trying to rotate the body. Okay, keeping everything nice and square to the floor. Come back through center. Great. Make your way forward and through. Press back into upward facing dog. So lifting the thighs off the mat, and then exhale, tuck the toes under and press your way back to downward facing dog. Walk your hands in towards your feet, hanging out in forward fold, and then rolling up, reaching your hands wide. Exhale, rolling back down to the mat. Beautiful. Inhale, halfway lift, bend the knees if you need here. Exhale, soften and fold. Walk your hands all the way out now, coming into a plank and chaturanga. So lowering through a tricep push-up, opening into upward facing dog, thighs lifted. Exhale, pressing your way into child's pose. Great. Coming forward, taking your right foot wide of your right hand, rolling that right foot out to the side for a lizard lunge. Bring your right hand up and over and see if you can reach for that back left foot. So if you can't, go into this quad stretch. If it's too much, you just stay rotated with that foot flat on the floor. Otherwise, gently try and pull that left heel in towards your left glute. Just being really mindful of how your body feels, not pushing through any pain, just finding a nice stretch sensation. Beautiful. Release that foot down, land both hands, step the right foot back, leaning back into child's pose, and then taking lizard lunge on the left side. So left foot forward, walk your back knee a little further away if you like. Let your left knee fall away from you, so rolling onto the outside edge of the foot and then reaching back for your opposite foot, so for your right foot. Okay, remember, you don't need to lift the back foot up. If that feels like too much, you can keep it down and just rotate the upper body. Beautiful, guys. Holding here and breathing. Allowing the hips to soften and melt towards the mat. And then release that back foot. Tuck the toes under. Come back to child's pose. Take a breath. And then exhale, round the spine. Come back into upward facing dog, lifting the thighs. And exhale back to downward facing dog. Take a big deep breath here. Gaze forward, bend the knees, and then step up towards your hands. Okay, forward fold, as much bend in the knees as you need, and then rolling up. Big inhale breath. Exhale, take your body forward. Bend the knees again if you need. Inhale, halfway lift onto the fingertips. Exhale, soften and fold. Great. From here, step back all the way into your plank. Lower through a chaturanga. Flip onto the tops of the feet, upward facing dog. Exhale, make your way back to child's pose. Hold it here for a breath. From here this time, guys, we're going to extend through the legs, stand our way up into a forward fold. Bend the knees if you need. So if you're really tight in those hammies, bend the knees. Otherwise, hang heavy. If you're a little more advanced, go for a gorilla's pose. So slide the palms underneath the feet, palms facing up, and then gently pull a little bit through the hands and guide your body over or add a little bit of a sway. Okay, so finding movement or a position that works for you, where you find a beautiful stretch through the hamstrings. So trying not to round through the back too much. And then release the hands. Heel toe the feet a little bit wider. Keep the toes facing in. And then take your right hand onto the outside of your left foot and reach your left hand up towards the ceiling. So rotating through the body. Really think about rotating from the belly button. Reach that top hand up. Bend the knees again if you need. Otherwise, trying to keep them as straight as you comfortably can. Great, gaze up towards the fingertips. And then take that hand down. We're going to switch sides now. So left hand over to the right foot. Opposite hand reaches up towards the ceiling. So right hand reaching up, up, up. Twisting from the belly button. Gazing up towards the top hand. Or if it's uncomfortable for your neck, you can gaze down. But really wringing out the body in a beautiful rotation stretch. And then take that hand down, guys. Take your hands forward, take your feet back, bend your knees and release into child's pose. Great, take a breath here. Again, we round forward. We lift on up to upward facing dog, lift those thighs. Exhale, make your way back to downward facing dog. Take a beautiful big deep breath here. Bend the knees, step or hop to the front of the mat. Forward fold. Hang out here, guys. Add a little movement if you like. And then we're going to bend the knees. We're going to come on down now. So making our way down towards the mat. Extend the legs out in front of you. We take a big inhale breath, lengthening the body. And then exhale. If you'd like to modify, take the hands down by the thighs and add a little hinge from the hips, bending the knees if you need. Otherwise, if you've got it, start to fold forward a little deeper. Maybe having your hands by your ankles or grabbing your feet, and then fold the body forward. Okay, so as much as possible, we're trying to minimize the rounding of the spine. Okay, and make this position work for you. Bend the knees, take the hands closer in towards the hips, or take it a little bit further. Okay, so just listening to your body and adjusting as needed. Don't forget to breathe. And then inhale, sit it tall. Shuffle yourself a little further forward and exhale, roll your way slowly down towards the mat. From here, take your knees in towards your chest. Maybe stay and rock and roll a little bit side to side. Or grab the outsides of your feet or your ankles and come into happy baby. So stacking your heels above your knees. Your knees are wide of your body and you're pulling those feet down so that the knees are moving towards the floor. Hold here and breathe. Maybe rock a little bit if that works for you, or just hold in stillness. Great, guys. Big deep breath. Exhale, let it go. Inhale. And exhale out. Release the feet now down towards the floor, little rock up to seated, and then swing yourself around into a cross-legged position. Okay, we're gonna make our way into diamond. So bring the soles of the feet together, inhale, sit tall, and then exhale, if it's available for you, start to fold forward. So if you are folding forward, you might like to lengthen the spine by reaching the hands forward. If you're sitting upright and you're not quite ready to fold forward yet, try just pressing gently down on the thighs. Or if you really need to modify, you could sit up on a pillow to do this. So just elevating the hips a little bit. Beautiful, breathing through it, guys. Allowing the body to melt nice and heavy. And then walk it back in. And again, come back through a cross-legged position for one final big inhale breath, reaching hands wide and overhead. And exhale, let it go. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys. I hope to see you soon. Bye.